Hello stream, welcome to CTC G Team Cup. It is match day 5 and we have the battle of all battles today. Esports Race Asylum versus Race Asylum. Oh, look at that. At those combinations, we are going truck racing for race number 2. Yes, this will be great to see, great fun, hopefully. So, yeah, the inner team battle, of course. So, what can we expect? Oh, hey Shelty, hey Dave, hey Hodgson, TCR in the house, Hansa as well. Welcome. Your money is on Race Asylum. Good pick. I like it. So, let's see the match day 5 schedule. Where are we? So we had 2 matches already for match day 5. ART ZFS, they competed Thursday evening, British summertime, and yesterday we saw the battle between CLR and TCR, and today we have the Race Asylum battle, of course, and in 30 minutes time it's also ORT versus AHR happening, and then tomorrow we will finish with MRL and RTR for this match day. So let's bring up the lineups for you for today's races. So you see the Esports Race Asylum team on the left-hand side and the Race Asylum team on the right-hand side, with well-known drivers, of course. And according to the most accurate driver ratings of all times, by CTC ratings, it is a slight edge for Esports Race Asylum with the overall score of 95. So King Year's evening. So yeah, we'll have that. So facts. We are doing the CTC Community Team Cup, as you all know, for the 2024 season. It's the 2nd season. It's a team versus team event league. 6 drivers per team. We have 10 teams in total for the season. This means we have 9 match days. So each team competing against each other. And then after those 9 match days, we have a Final 4 tournament on a weekend to determine the overall winner. Each match day will see 2 30-minute races. It's a 1 make for every race, so every driver is in the same car. We have points being awarded per driver, and then those points will add it up for the team. The team with the most points wins the match day. Easy as that, of course. For the combinations, each team picks the race combination for 1 race. So it's the car, the track, the weather conditions, time, progression. It's up to the teams. Every team had to submit a list of tracks and cars for the entire season. That's where they're picking from for each match day. It can only be used once, the car and the track, of course. Tire times 6, fuel consumption times 4 is fixed for the season. And we have a limited sets of tires available for each driver per match day. It's 2 racing softs, 2 racing mediums, 1 racing hards. We have also 2 intermediates and 2 heavy wets in case of wet weather racing. Those tire sets have to be used across both races. Warm-up qualifying does not count towards the tire usage. It is. So, leaderboards after match day 4, we see Team Esports Race Asylum sitting in P4 at the moment with 3 wins and 1 loss. Just above the line, make it into the Final Four, and Race Asylum currently in P10 with 0 wins so far, but good spirit, good fights, and who knows, maybe we'll see an upset today for those Race Asylum drivers. It is. So I think we are ready to jump into the lobby and have a look at the cars. So first race, it is the Subaru WRX Group B rally car, and we are driving at Barcelona for this one. We see the liveries, of course. So both teams, obviously, Race Asylum, but I urge them to do separate liveries, so have a little bit of a color variation for it. So we see the Esports Race Asylum team running. Slugsy, what are you doing? Running with the traditional orange, kind of orange, yeah, black predominantly, with a little bit of gold applied to the car. Oh, and Slugsy, this is not helpful. I need someone to actually go around the track to have a proper look at this car. So yeah, JP, the livery designer, as usual, great job for it. And then we go to the Race Asylum livery. It's like the white one, also very nice looking. See, I think we can distinguish both of them liveries quite good for those races. So I think it was decided during a league race which team would use which version of the livery, and if I can remember correctly, it was an Esports Race Asylum driver that won this race, and they decided to gift the white livery to the Race Asylum team. So that's basically how it went for this one. A horny, yeah, horny matchup. Probably. It is, yeah. So yeah, we are currently in the warm-up period for the race itself, so with tire wear and fuel consumption enabled. And we should be changing over to the qualifying practice in a couple of seconds probably, and then we will have a look and see what the times will be for this combination. So during the warm-up we see 1 minute 48.9, so we'll keep that in mind for the race later on. Not sure if everyone is showing their true pace. Slugsy definitely going for the style points today by the looks of it. Oh, it's a evening Bad Dog, evening Jazz, evening Adriano. Arden is also in the house. Ray is here. Hey, so what's going on in here? Looks like a Race Asylum team meeting on stream. Having some fun. during the Community Team Cup season, by the looks. So we also see a new addition to the Race Asylum team. It's Lugi, who joined the team recently. So nice to see him competing in CTC. Here it is. Yeah, of course, Shelty. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Oh, let's treat the players. Insane. Also, I think we are still missing a few drivers. What's going on, Ray? Where are your drivers? What's going on? We should be looking at a 6 versus 6. We have 5 versus 4 at the moment. So come on, people. As with the question. I don't know. Now we check if we have org change enabled for this one. Quick look. Do I have somewhere? Oh. That didn't go to plan. Yeah. So, we'll see. It doesn't seem to be available for this. So I'm gonna check out. I don't want to race. But yeah, looks like the torque distribution is only available in non-BOP races. By the looks. Evening Kings. Good luck for your matchup later. It is. So we have now enabled the qualifying settings, so a couple of minutes warm up, and then hope we can jump into qualifying session. So let's get an idea about lap times. So we saw 1:48.9 with fuel and tire were enabled. So maybe we see 47s without this for the quick drivers in here. Let's have a look at the drivers. Gecko Racer in here for Esports Race Asylum. Kaza as well, or should we say again Kazar, as Urban Pirate used to call him during the endurance events. Blue Racer for Esports Race Asylum. King Years. our lobby host for today. And we have Guff for Race Asylum, this Luxy for the esports team, Hansa for RA Oscar, as well for RA Lugi, RA and Nikki also driving for RA. Yeah, JJP has a close look what the drivers are doing with those liveries. Keep it tidy. Don't ruin those liveries in here. So Arden has his money on Keza in those cars. Could be a good shout. I also think Gecko is someone always have a look at with his consistency and smooth driving, especially in those Group B cars. If you're being too aggressive, then this doesn't really help you at all with it. For Race Asylum itself, I'm looking at little Nicky again. Should be competing at the top of this grid as well. But yeah, it's hard to guess with the combination. Yeah, maybe we'll see a two-stop for this combination. Barcelona not the track that is like the easiest on the tires, and with the Group B cars, yeah, this might be challenging. We have cloudy conditions. This should help the tire wear a little bit. But yeah. We'll see if it's worth it. I think, yeah, 25 to 30 seconds a pit stop. And with the chicane layout, I think it might be doable, but they haven't run any practice laps for this one. Was just trying to figure out a average lap time to set the qualifying settings for this one, but yeah, no clue about the tire wear at all. I just know from last season where we had the Focus Group B rally car, and this was a handful to drive, and the tires were melting there as well. So yeah, it will be interesting. So I think we're still missing one driver. So I see 10 ticked in. So who are we missing? Are we 10 drivers ticked in? 2 actually. 2 drivers are missing, so we have 5 versus 5. I think we're missing Jakey and Larry. Ray, where are your drivers? Yeah, where are they? My German inner clock says we need to stop this now. It's not good. You're late. Oh. Let's start. I mean, in theory, it's still level 5 versus 5. So no, we want to have the full experience. Shelty with some interesting suggestions here in chat. Stream inquiry happening. Award the points to TCR. Oh, here we go. Someone is joining the lobby. Jakey is here. Huh? Yeah, Evo, I saw that screenshot that Sonic posted in the Matchday channel where we're like, oh, wait, liveries? Whoops. Yeah, organized. So, update. We have now 10 drivers ticked in, 11 in the lobby. Heat number 12. Yeah, please hold the line. The chat knows how to deal with the situation. They're already preparing incident reports for this one. All our team managers. Wait, Ray, there are actually more than you? Come on. It's just a build-up now for this matchup, right? Waiting for the driver. Alright, so Ray now, we are starting with quali, no matter what, in 2 minutes. It's the deadline for Larry to join by the looks. I'm fine with that. Even if they miss qualifying, still can join the race, of course, after the qualifying session. So, qualifying, yeah, will be a 10-minute qualifying session divided into 2 halves. It is. So we have basically 5 minutes for each team. On this combination, it will be 1 out lap, 2 flying laps for every driver. So esports Races Island team goes out first to this combination. Out lap, 2 flying laps, straight back into the pits or the lobby screen. And after 5 minutes, Races Island drivers get out on track and do their qualifying run. Oh. I see new ideas popping up in chat. Red flag situation for the CTC, really? Right, so I think we are starting this one now. Let's go into the spectate mode. Here we go. A time for qualifying. Good luck. Exactly. Alright. Let's hope that Larry can join. Alright, so the lobby house will get out on track first, as usual. Only 2 lobbies. And here we go. We see the orange and black cars. That's the esports team for today. And hear the horns. Yeah. Some of the drivers enjoying themselves, they're pressing the horns. Of course they do. Weak. So I think now we have the order. Oh, so King Ears, Gecko, Blue Racer, Keza and Sluxy. Those are the horny boys. And Shaky in here. So we have King Ears will be our cockpit driver for the first flying lap. We're coming down the back straight into the hairpin. And it looks like Sluxy has duct taped his button down, dressing the horn all the time. Good luck everyone. Yeah, here we go. So through the dreadful final sector with that chicane we go, and then we jump on board with King Ears coming through the final turn. We go powering down the start finish straight, and this car is only 6 gears, so that's the end. It's basically topping out on the straight, braking at the flag marker, keeping it nice and steady. 4th gear through turn 1, 2, 3, coasting, waiting for the car to rotate, then back on to the throttle, approaching the gantry where the famous Rosberg-Hamilton crash happened a couple of years ago in Formula 1. Then round the long right-hander, braking for turn 5 now, downhill. Oh, keep it tight on the apex, early on the throttle, maximize the exit. And now with the run into the next chicane on the track, the uphill left right-hander, crucial to carry speed uphill. No trauma at all for King Ears now. The sweeping right-hander. Now you have to be careful to not collect any track limit penalties. That looked solid. Now down the back straight, braking for the hairpin. Heavy on the anchors. Turning for this one of the slowest parts on this track, and now into the final sector we go. And a long patient right-hander for this one. Don't go on the pouch early. You will understeer into the gravel, and now into the chicane section to finish this lap. So cut and straight line this chicane as much as possible, and then a little lift, and goes through with a 48, nearly 49.0 it is for the first lap. So Blue Racer with a 48.6, currently fastest time. Sluxy also into the 48s. Gaza with a penalty, 0.5 second penalty. So that's unlucky. I think this lap invalidated, and it's just 2 flying laps. So he will serve this penalty on the back straight. Won't be any quick. Oh, and he missed a turn as well. So there was something happening between Keza and someone else. So carnage on the qualifying lap. So looks like Keza decides to start at the back. Hashtag interesting. Jakey also decided that's enough. One race. Blue Red of the 1 second penalty, so won't be improving here as well. What's Sluxy going to do? Will he be improving? Oh, and it's now Race Asylum out on track. See what they can do. Oh, Sluxy is purple, look at that. By a tiny margin. Can he bring it home through the final sector? Nice run so far. Didn't touch the travel now. Push apart a bit too deep probably for the entry. Missed the first apex, straight lines the second one. King Ears improves up to P2. Sluxy around the final turn. Will we see an improvement? don't think it was the best chicane and lost some time, but really close. But when Gecko Racer takes pole position with a 1:48.5. Alright, so then let's have a look at the Race Asylum team in the orange and white liveries. So we have Hansa, Lugi, Oscar, Lil Nicky, and Guff for this one. Oh, a little bit of a drift show to warm tires. Oh, the fans are loving it already. So yeah, Keza didn't set a lap time for this one. We will stay with Hansa. He's the leading car for the Race Asylum team. And we will go chase Cam for his flying lap when he's whoops also a bit sideways. And now let's get the chase cam view. Yeah, that part of it's not over yet. Starting last. Good work. Oh, looks a little bit late for Hansa into the first turn. He goes sideways, loses the speed. Don't think this will be the fastest lap ever recorded for this car at this track, but looks spectacular. Yeah, probably over-driving this car. Stuck in between third and fourth gear. Here, not sure which one is better. Keep it in third gear for this corner now. Had to lift a little bit on the exit. And a little bit sideways, but gets a good run uphill. Stays within the track limits. Keeps it within the track limits here as well. And braking spot looked good for now. Crucial part sector again, bit too hot into this one, goes sideways again, and another drift for Hansa, has to correct it, missed the first part of the chicane. You see the lap time, will be a 49. 50.0, close to that one. Nicky, Oscar, so who is Lugi is in P4, the best Race Asylum driver at the moment. Second flying lap now for the Race Asylum guys, and have a look, not getting into the 149s at least. So Oscar 149.8, Nicky a 149.5. And Nicky is purple through the first part of this track. We'll see. He can continue this good run. Go again, turn 5, downhill. Going into the uphill chicane, keeps it steady. Early upshift to 5th gear, that was interesting. Missed the apex slightly, stayed within the track limits, so this, we'll see the next delta appearing. We'll see purple 1/10. Can Nicky keep it together through the final sector? Nice and tight. Then good lines for the entry. Missed it slightly, but think has a good run the exit. Hansa improved 49s. Will stay in P8. And we will see if Nikki can get it. Oh, P3. That was close. 1/10 behind Gecko. And yeah, not much behind Blue Racer. So Nikki P3, Lugi P5. Scarf finished in P8. Hansa P9. Oscar P10. It is oofed. Yeah. So, yeah, close, definitely close gaps at the front three, within, yeah, 3.5 tenth, the top 7, then a little gap to Guff and Hansa, Oscar, and let's see what Kaza can do. Hansa, totally, those trips were so nice to see and to watch, but yeah, probably not the fastest way to go around here. Also, one pro tip from someone who isn't driving, but avoid those trips during the race. Your tires will be dead. All right, qualifying results are in. They are official. So Gecko taking pole position ahead of Blue Racer and Lil Nicky. That's the first points being awarded. 3 for Gecko, 2 for Blue Racer, 1 for Lil Nicky. So this means we have 5 points for eSports Asylum, 1 point for Asylum, which gives eSports Asylum a 4-point lead already after the qualifying session. All right. So we have a short break. The grid will be set manually to enable the race settings with tire wear, fuel consumption, time progression, and this also enables a little bit of wind for this lobby. So what looks like we are still missing Larry for this one. So what are we going to do? Just keep racing with 11, I guess. See, do we have any update? Good Discord stuff in the background happening. Looks like unfortunately we don't have a stream for ORT this AHR matchup. That's unfortunate. We will get some racing action for this matchup and with the real life. Don't you worry. Alright. I think we should be good. Start this one very soon. So, I think the grid is set and can start this one. Unfortunately, still missing Larry. Where's Larry Ray? Yeah, we will talk about that after the matchup, Ray, how we can score those races. Or just 5, it's all good. And override the points in the sheet manually. It's all good. Right, looks like we are ready to go. First race, 30 minutes. Subi WRX Group E rally car at Barcelona. GP layout with the chicanes as we just saw. And here we go. We are starting it. I already hear the horns, so be prepared for those noises. Yep, I told you. Alright, quick look. We have mediums, hards, mediums, 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 hards, and mediums for the drivers. Oh, Gecko missed the start completely. This probably gives King Years a good run. Blue Racer also not in the... Oh no, Blue Racer missed the start. Think, oh, we are heading into the first turn. Let's see if all goes well. Oh, there's bowling. Nicky got sideways, takes the escape road, and is down a couple of positions. Already, I say I mark that T1 for the replays. We'll just have a look at the racing action. So we have top 5 esports race asylum at the moment after the start, and then we have the race asylum drivers Luki, Goth, Hansa, Nikki, Kaza still at the back after the start, taking it easy. How it looks, and we have something happened. An esports race asylum driver there, so tires looking King Years had an issue. Yeah, I backed out of it. So I'd say we go and have a look what happened to where is Nicky? I missed him. I have to go again at it and see Nicky's perspective. Whoa! This looked like a big leg spike happening from behind. Alright, but still, like, they survived somehow. So let's have a look at the race situation. We have Gecko Racing leading this race comfortably already, nearly 3 seconds ahead of Slugsy. And it's side-by-side action between Hansa and Blue Racer. Blue Racer on the hard tires versus Hansa, who makes that move stick. Who's up into P3, Blue Racer down to P4. Guff, P5, close by the 1 second penalty. Kaza already up to P6 now, after a calm opening lap now. Under pressure now. Here comes Nicky. Going Kaza, going sideways. So much smoke happening with those rally cars in the game. Nicky and Kaza side by side. We also hear the horns. Kaza defending that inside line versus Nicky. Should be Kaza's position. Nicky trying to go for a move. No, not happening. Lugi out with a 1 second penalty. In P8, Jakey. In P9, Kiers. P10 with Oscar. In P11. So still a close race between all of the drivers. Except Gecko, who has a 3 second lead. Slugsy and Hansa going a bit deep into the hairpin. This will raise the opportunity to get closer again. Tessa already up to P5. Past little Nicky. So Arden Keza is still within the reach of winning this race. Trust me, it's not over. So Nicky and Guff 6, 7 really close. Jakey and Lugi, who had to serve the penalty, now trying to use Jakey's slipstream now on the main straight. We go. We also have Oscar versus King Ears. Oscar with the better run. King Ears drops down to P11 for now with the slipstream though. They go side by side into the first turn. King Ears braking early and gets that move done on Oscar. So King Ears 10th, Oscar 11. Gecko still class of his own on this race. Oh, and here's the action. Whoa, what a send! Nicky, what are you doing? That was very optimistic. Let's have a look at this once again. That was a send and a half and even more. Whoa! Nicky down to P9, Lugi in 8, Jakey 7th, Guff in 6th, Blue Racer, and Kaza still, or despite that little bit he got from Lil Nicky, is already up to P4 and right behind Hansa for this one. Let's get a little bit of an onboard action. Kaza right behind Hansa, who goes deep into the first part of the chicane section and then as a compromised exit. This should be an easy overtake for Kaza, much better exit speed. Goes side by side. Can he keep that line? Nice move, perfect execution here by Kaza. So Kaza up to P3, Hansa P4. We see Guff, Blue Racer and Jakey. Blue Racer is with those hard tires struggling for now, but maybe can come back for the second half of this race when he's switching to a softer tire compound. Jakey with the penalty as well. Jakey and Blue Racer forming a little bit of a roadblock for Lil Nicky and Lugi. E8 and E9. Oscar is past King Ears again. King Ears with a 1 second penalty and Ios not looking that great anymore. So fastest lap of the race belongs to Gecko Racer at the moment, 1:49.6. Slugsy also with a kind of boring race, like no man's land for Slugsy. Moment Kaza opened up that gap to Hansa already, or close to moving out of the slipstream range. So then Hansa, the first of the race's silent drivers, followed by his teammate Guff in P5. Jakey for the esports team in P6. Lugi is past Blue Racer, who is struggling or doing his best with those hard tires to somehow compete. I don't know if a no stop is possible. Let's have a look at the fuel. Could be doable, I guess. And here comes Nicky with the move this time. Perfect execution. Heading into the first turn, complex T1, T2. Keeping it tight. Doesn't allow Blue Racer to go for the cutback. So Nicky moves up a position. Understeers a little bit. And with that 0.5 second penalty. Whoa, and then again a bit too late, shifting it. Look at that. This is not helping the tires at all, but it looks great. And it keeps that position for now. So Nicky definitely here for the show. Can he stay in front though? That's the question. There's a right behind. And now Nicky, 0.5 second penalty. Has to serve it now, coming down the back straight. So that's an easy pass for Blue Racer again. So yeah, Nicky being slowed down. Now here comes Oscar as well. And King here, so the bottom four very close battle. Let's have a look at Kaza. He's bringing down that gap slightly towards Sluxy. So probably he wants to beat Sluxy in this race. Sluxy in P2, Gecko still running comfortably in P1, so 10 minutes in for this race. Oh, Lugi the first one to pit. So top 3 esports Race Asylum, then Race Asylum, Hansa, and Goff trying to defend. Break the toe, Jakey with a late move down the inside. And Jakey makes that move stick on Goff. Nice one. We watch it again from the chase cam. Let's say. Little bit of contact on the exit, but all good. We don't want to watch it again. No. I wanted to switch the camera. Come on. Don't be a blab with the keyboard. But this is looking nice between Goff and Jakey. So Goff has a good run through that middle sector. Now has that inside line for the uphill chicane. Oh, they're still going side by side. Great racing between the two drivers, and it's also Blue Racer and little Nicky. So Nicky caught up with Blue Racer. But yeah, Nicky's tires are gone. They are dead. We saw two drivers going deep. That's Hansa. Hansa went deep into the hairpin. Let's see what happened there. So we have to get in here. Go to Hansa. Have a look at the situation. Just too late on the brakes. So Hansa down to P8 after running P3 for a while. So Gecko leading this one with 4 seconds. Sluxy still running P2, but here's Kaza. Kaza chasing down his teammate Sluxy. Oh, and I think Sluxy had a little moment. Definitely hurt the tires. Screaming for help. Let's see if we can catch that. Yeah, nice little trip. Oh, Sluxy there. Managed to keep it on the black stuff. The tires didn't like that at all, so Kaza no. Inside the slipstream range. .2 and catching with a good run through the uphill right-hander, going down the back straight, bringing it down to 1 second, braking for the hairpin. The tires look a little bit better for Keza, not by much, but I can still see a tiny bit of white on this front left tire, and this helps Keza really. So now just behind Sluxy now through the chicane. Nice little run. 0.4. Sluxy decides to pit. Keza staying out for one more lap. So we have 6 seconds between Echo and Keza. Goff staying out for one more lap. The Blue Racer now is hard tires. They are the better tire at the moment now. So we definitely saw the crossover point happening, and looking at the fuel and tires, Arden, I think I can say no stop on this one. Blue Racer hoping for less fuel on the second stint on mediums. It looks like we'll be seeing softs for the second race. And Blue Racer with a nice little move on Goff, but Goff is still there. He's struggling now for traction. And they're side by side again, but Blue Racer now has the advantage in that line. So we will have a look at the replay. See a nice little cutback. And so it's perfect execution with the tire advantage. Well played. So Blue Racer up to P3 Cup, still staying with him though in P4. Ineos move up to P5, staying out on those mediums for longer than most of the other drivers. Oscar on those hards, also doing a good job there on those hard tires. This Luxy pitted for another set of mediums. Gecko now into the pits. Lucky was also early, now going for the hard tires for the second half of the race. Jakey mediums it is again. Same goes for Nicky with the mediums, and Anza mediums as well. Blue Racer staying out on those hards. One more lap. Goff doing the same on the one. We got mediums. Oscar on hards staying out. So we have Gecko, Keza, and King Ears all in the pits. Will Sluxy's undercut work? Where's Gecko? Gecko now coming out a bit, so Sluxy gained massively with that undercut. But now, that has a 1 second penalty. Definitely got past Keza there with nearly 4 seconds. Interesting move, and also the gap to Gecko around about 1 second. This 1 second penalty though will hurt Sluxy. Will probably lose up to 2 seconds with that penalty, so should bring Keza right back into the mix for fighting. Blue Racer, let's have a look. Tires still looking okay, so maybe going for one more lap and then hitting. Whoa, what's that? That was an e-braking that happened. Like a good recovery, but what just happened? That's one way to save tires, I guess. Interesting approach. So probably now time to pit or stay out for another lap. Stays out for another lap. Goff now pitting. Oscar coming through the chicane. Will he stay out for another lap? No, decides to take the pit entry line. So Gecko 2 seconds to Sluxy, or 1.5 seconds probably. The loss for Sluxy with that penalty. Keza with a whoa, what a run out of that final turn. Just 2.2 seconds behind Sluxy and another 2.3 behind Gecko. No, if Keza is pushing that hard, who knows where he will be ending towards the end. So Blue Racer, I think the only one that hasn't pitted yet. And whoa, I just spotted Goff is using the soft tires for this race. That's a brave decision, a really brave. 12 minutes on softs. Alright. So easy, probably going for a fastest lap attempt with that strategy. Hansa in 8th, Shaky in P7, Nicky. Ray, like, oh, that was the plan, probably. Undo. So, but hey, you saw Cas Blue Racer now will be pitting. It is. Good evening, main audience. We want to keep you company during the stream. Go on. Did you just misclick it? I don't know. So Blue Racer is in the pits. This means Gecko Racer will regain the lead. 3 seconds to Sluxy and 2.5 seconds to Kaza. It is looks like the top 3. Not much going to happen. Luki, the best race design driver at the moment. In P4, Lil Nicky running P5. Where is Blue Racer? Jakey in P6, Guff P7, Hansa P8, King Ears P9, Blue Racer down to P10. Look at that. Didn't expect that, but he's going for the 10-minute sprint on the mediums. Oscar down to P11. Oh, let's actually have a look at Guff. So running with a 1 second penalty isn't going to work for getting the fastest lap of the race, I reckon. I mean, the softs will be quick, but not with a penalty. Right, it's madness. Running soft tires, what are you doing? So probably nothing happening between Gecko, Sluxy and Kaza. Lugi under pressure now, but it's his teammate Nicky. Lugi on the hards, little Nicky on those mediums. Maybe they can play it smart and keep Shaky behind. He's also running with the medium tires at the moment. To the chicane we go, and Shaky a little bit too deep. Now I think Lil Nicky will have the run on his teammate, having a nice little toe for the first part of the straight, and then yeah, the car just isn't going any faster once it hits that. It's 255, 56 kph. It's just not more in it. But yeah, Nicky moves past Lugi, so Nicky P4, Lugi P5. Let's see what they can do. Oh, but Lugi understeers through turn 3. Gives Jakey the run. Jakey has that inside line now. Can drag later into turn 4 and moves up a position. And now versus can Nicky defend that, that position. Jakey went a little bit too deep into turn 5, but kept it on the track, has a good run. Downhill we go through the uphill chicane. Good run for Nicky and Jakey. Same goes for Lucky Gup. We see in the background in P7. We'll be catching this train of cars. very soon. Nicky trying to defend that inside line. It was a late move back to the racing line. Goes a little bit too deep into the airpin. I think it was not necessary to defend it that early, but still he has that inside line. But now he has to respect Jakey on the outside. Jakey makes the move, stick around the outside. Nicky is still there. No, tucks in behind. Again, it's not much separating those two drivers at the moment. And now, don't know where to look side by side to go through the final turn. And we have camera action. What are we doing? Let's get Nicky's perspective here. Nicky and Gav. There's Nicky, where's Jakey? Comes Nicky with the move. Jakey still side by side. It is great racing between the drivers in this part of the section. Those tricky cars, warm tires now. So Jakey and 3 Racing Silent drivers right behind in those. What are Nicky and Lugi doing? It looks like they were fighting. No, you are the same team. You are in the same team. Again, Jakey with the defensive line, and it's Nicky. It's looking, showing his nose. No, it's not working through this part, and we see all the other cars in the background. They are catching this group, so basically P4 to P10 probably. They're all fighting for this one. Oh, and here comes Gav with the sand. Takes that inside line, and look at that. Gav with the 2-for-1 move. Replay. Let's have a look. Gav with a massive sensor. I think Jakey missed that apex, and Gav says, "Thank you, sirs. Take that position for now." So out of this one, back onto the TV camera. So Gav on those tires, but it's 5 minutes and the softs are basically done for Gav. Can he stay in front of Jakey and little Nicky? It's very close here, but still between Jakey and Nicky. Big move here. Nothing happening. Blue Racer already moves up to P7, so he was P10 after the pit stop. Already gained a couple of positions. Lugi's hard tires are done. Same goes for Hans for the final 4 minutes. King Gear's the same. King Gear's lays in the kitty litter. What happened to King Gear's? That was a interesting line to this one. Maybe wheel problems? I don't know. Looked a bit weird. So King Gear's down to P11. Let's see, did we miss anything at the front? No, Gecko Race is still has the fastest lap of the race. 7 seconds to get to Slugsy, but Slugsy versus Keza. The fight is on, and we heard it in the matchday channel here. There are no team orders at all, nothing. So it's like fight, show what you're capable of doing for this one. And Keza and Slugsy, they have a long history in league racing in different communities, so I'm pretty sure Keza wants to beat Slugsy. No doubt about that. So 3 minutes to go, that's 2 more laps. And Keza with the inside line. Will they go side by side into the first turn? No, they don't. Keza makes that move look very easy as well. Yeah, looked like a textbook overtake into T1 at Barcelona for Keza. So Keza from last to second. And Gecko just not in reach in the end. So Slugsy P3, Gav on those softs still in front. of Blue Racer and Jakey. Blue Racer moved up into P5, got past Jakey to Blue Racer with the best tires towards the end. But it looks, will he get Guff? That's the question though. Will Nicky in P7, Hansa in P8, Lucky P9, Oscar P10, and Ineos decided to, yeah, my position doesn't count anyway, so let's wreck the car. And we'll stay with this one, Keza versus Sluxy on the penultimate lap. And Keza runs a bit wide onto the gravel, but stays in front just through the chicane. They go a bit sideways, and we hear the tires screaming for help. Keza understeers, hits that gravel again, so this is Sluxy's opportunity. Sluxy shows his intentions very early with that inside line. Oh, Sluxy moves up into P2, braking for the first turn. They go side by sides. Keza not having it, stays in front. Oh, great defensive driving. Still they're going side by side. Now it's Sluxy who has the advantage for the next right-hander, and Sluxy goes up into P2, but Keza with the better run. But then again, Sluxy understeers a little bit. Keza says, hey, there's a gap, I can go for it. So great battle as Sluxy had to lift on the exit, otherwise he would have understeered into German again. Side by side they go into turn 5 downhill. Great defensive driving here from Sluxy against Keza. Keza slightly missed the entry to the uphill chicane, but now if he gets a good run through the right-hander, he can send it into the hairpin. It is 310 probably. Oh, a big one with contact. Oh, Keza. Yeah, he gives the position back. Yeah, all good. But I knew he was going for it, no doubt about that. We go back to, so we have Gecko Racer wins this race. We saw just Blue Racer versus Guff defending that position as hard as they can. So Gecko Racer wins this race. Sluxy stays probably in front of Keza. Through the final turn they go. So Sluxy and Keza 3 and 4. Blue Racer and Guff. Blue Racer made that move stick. They come through the final turn. And Guff go for it, no. Blue Racer into P4, Guff P5, Jakey will finish in P6. Little Nicky comes round the final turn, finishes in P7, Hansa 8th, Lugi 9, Oscar 10, and we have one driver in auto drive finishing this race. So we see the glory of the auto drive for this one, or shall we? No, we just run through the race results. So Gecko Racer wins this ahead of Sluxy and Keza with a great battle for the final 2 or 3 laps. Blue Racer with a great drive after the pit stop up to P4, close with Guff in P5, so Guff the best race asylum driver. Jakey in P6. Nicky was going sideways very often. Good for the show, not so good for the pace. Hansa in P8 and Lugi in P9, Oscar in 10th, and finally the AI takes us round the final turn, and we have a race result for the first one. Gecko Racer with a perfect race, right? Clean sheet. Pole position. Victory. Fastest lap of the race. Well done. Not sure if you rewind the stream, you'll probably hear me say Gecko Racer would be one of the favorites for this one. So yeah, an interesting combination for race 1, but wait for race 2. Wait for race number 2. If you thought this was chaotic, then yeah. Again, as long they're waiting for the body for race. Hey, with the race results. Gecko Racer, dominant performance. Only driver hitting 49s. Start, finish, victory. Just due to the pit stops where he was not leading this race. Alright. So now are loading the second race settings. We will be visiting the UK, going to Brands Hatch and the Indy circuit. Yes, the Indy circuit it is. Just this one. So let's see, it's the Toyota Tundra TRD Pro 19. That's a pickup truck, in case you don't know, and yeah, it's Brands Hatch Indy for this one. It's a big car on a small, narrow, tiny track. What can go wrong? We will surely find out in a couple of minutes. So, nope. Didn't want to show you that. We all know that. That's what I say. Come on, let's have a look at the liveries, shall we? So this time we go for Race Asylum first. It's their pick. Oh, you see again the orange and white livery here, and it has the GR logo on it, so you know the car will be quick. Trust me. Nice looking livery, looking actually racy somewhat. And then let's go for the Esports Race Asylum version of the livery, orange and black. Wow, look at that suspension. Nice little evening settings, setting into the sunset probably as well. So lovely settings for this one. So let's go back to the TV camera and have a look at the camera angles we will be getting for this race here. Yeah, the Indy circuit. Really short one, but don't underestimate this one. Yeah, T1, especially running too wide on the exit. There's a big, big gravel pit awaiting the drivers. Think, oh, someone is driving the wrong way. It is here also for turn 4. Notorious to understeer and go lawn mowing as well, and then here on to the Indy circuit with the curbs. Try to slow down that car, make it turn for the final turn around this track. It is. They were really, these things are fantastic to drive. It's I second guess that. I don't know. I mean, it looks crazy. Not gonna lie. Has some little bit of like, yeah, truck racing flavor to it. For this one, I feel like also like this big car is drifting through the first turn. Wow, all that weight transfer happening. See, but yeah, cutting that inside curb seems to be the way to go. You're serious? Okay. Yeah, the horns again. The horns are back. So we see the perfect warm-up here. Drivers are playing bumper cars. See how this goes. So yeah. Alright, so we are now switching to qualifying settings. And have a little bit of a warm-up for this one, and then get into the qualifying sessions straight away. Yeah, what can we expect from this race? I'm not sure. Those big cars, it's already tough to go side by side with like normal racing cars on that small track. So yeah, it will be interesting. Also, if you're driving in chase cam, I think you just don't see anything. So probably the chase cam drivers will have to use a different perspective for this one. Oh, bonus challenge table. Interesting here. Improve the place, right? To make it a better place when you leave it. So, yeah, a little bit of garbage, bring it back to the pits, stuff like that. Yeah. That's nice. So yeah, who is the favorite for this one? Who looks like to be the best truck driver in this one? I actually know that Hansa is playing the Euro Truck Simulator. So he's used to driving big cars, but in a different simulation. Also, you who played Farming Simulator? Oh, we're already starting the qualifying session. Let's go. Let's go. So we will have 4 flying laps for the drivers. This short one. Let's go. And it will be Race Asylum out first on track. It will be Hansa again, leading the Race Asylum team. Nicky, Gav, Oscar, and Lugi, the 5 drivers for Race Asylum for this one. And we also already see racing on the outlap. That's interesting. So who will be the driver? Gav decides he wants to be the lead car. Alright, so Gav seems to be our main trucker. Then let's go on board, coming through the final turn in this thing. It has 4 wheels and a steering wheel. There we go. Braking where? The one board. After the one board. Down a gear. Sideways a little bit. Through the first turn. Braking at the 1 again. Yeah, around about that. Wait for the car to rotate. Power out. Downhill. Brake, start off the curb. It is, yeah, still those usual braking markers. And use all of the runoff and grab a little bit more. Maybe a little lift entering into the chicane here. And power. Brake at the end of the curb. Don't over rotate it. Power out early. Looks like the third gear torque wasn't that good. But probably the second gear also too short. And we see a 52.1. I think we saw quicker lap times. At some points Lugi with a 51. Fastest lap so far. 51.0. That looks decent, I guess. So second flying lap will go and stay with little Nicky. Right at 52.6 for the first one. Seems to be improving on the second one. It's like a solid run, no drama. Not through the fast chicane. Understeers a little bit. 3/10 up. Will be improving on his lap time. Yeah, it's third gear exit. Gav also hitting 51.6. Nicky should be getting close to a 51. He has a 51.7. Alright. Third lap. Let's have a look. Lugi didn't improve that 53.4. Whereas Hansa, the Euro trucker, in P8, 54. Hey, Sonic. Yeah, truck racing is on. And everyone is greeting you with the horns. Hansa collects a penalty for running too wide. That's not good. This will invalidate his lap. He's drifting it. Oh, no. Poor Oscar collects damage. That's how teamwork works within Race Asylum. Nope. So it will be the final flying lap for the drivers. Do we see any improvements? We'll stay with Oscar. See his best lap at 53.5. A little bit of damage, but nothing major now. The damage has fixed itself. Down on his lap. Oh, he drifts it. Ah, looked spectacular, not gonna lie. Up on his time, maybe. A little improvement, so Lugi didn't improve. Nicky didn't improve. We'll see Oscar coming through. 53.5 it is. And Hansa not going to improve here, so we'll keep that 54. So esports races are now will get out on track. So we have the 51.0 currently the target time for the drivers. So Sluxy leading the esports team, followed by Blue Racer, Gecko, Gaza, Jakey, and King Ears. So Luxy will be my Jace Cam driver for this one. It comes around the final turn. See what he can do. Oh, a little snap. I just ran a little bit too wide. Didn't lose too much in the end. Tries to hook the inside curb. Smooth run this time. Now let's have a look. Is it flat again? I don't think so. Oh, Sluxy is committed. It was flat. Right, just trust. Turn in, second gear, using all of the revs, and with the upshift. So we see the first 50 something appearing. No, it's a 52. Blue Racer in to P3, Gecko P3, so Gecko close to Guff and Lugi with a sensational lap by the looks of 50.0. So Gecko with 3, Blue Racer 4, Kaza is in P6, Sluxy in 8th, Jakey with a 59, and again, oh, understeers. But that's the second flying lap gone. King is taking it easy again. Getting used to the car by the looks. So I guess we stay with the Gecko Racer. See if he can improve. Can he jump on top? Close. Look at that 0.05 the gap between Lugi and Gecko Racer. Someone is parking sideways. That's Sluxy. You can't park there, sir. Kaza moved up to P4, now getting into the rhythm with 2 minutes remaining. Gears up to P6. Was close behind Blue Racer. Oh, with a good lap. Oh, touches the grass, but again with the handbrake turn for the entry. It's really interesting to see that this actually can work. Will it be fast enough? It looks like an improvement for Blue Racer. It jumps up to P4 with this lap. Kaza also improved. Have a look. Gecko didn't improve. Blue Racer, it is close. Blue Racer and Kaza. Ingers, where's Sluxy? P9 and Jakey P11 at the moment. So Jakey struggling to find the pace. At the moment, he still can do one more lap. See if Sluxy can improve on this one. And pressing the horn all the time is probably hurting your finger. Looks like a small improvement. Probably not enough to jump Oscar in P8. We'll see. No, not really. So, there's Gecko finished. Won't be improving Blue Racer. See. finished the qualifying. Keza. Jakey set a first competitive lap time, somewhat. Let's see if Keza can improve. Can he jump Blue Racer with that run? Goes up to P2. Wow, look at that. Oh, so Lugi takes pole position for Race Asylum. Keza P2, Gecko P3, Goff P4, Blue Racer P5, Genius P6, Nikki in 7th, Oscar, Sluxy, Hansa, and Shaky it is. Right. Let's wait for the race. Let's wait for the racer. Yeah, probably tell that Jake is not the biggest fan of driving in those trucks. Right. Here we go. The race results. Lugi, Keza, and Echo being awarded points for qualifying 3, 2, and 1 points. Second part. The Hansa and Shaky starting at the back for this race. All right. So, short break to enable the race settings, and then you're ready to run. Second race, 30 minutes of pure chaos will be awaiting us here in this combination. Who picked that, right? I'm glad I'm not driving this combination, but hey. I think this could be like an annual Race Asylum event now, driving in the pickup trucks at Brands Hatch Indy. Mission screen, I guess. We'll be setting the grid. And then we are ready to go for the second race. Having a sneak peek at the provisional standings after race 1, and looks like Esports Race Asylum has 81 points and Race Asylum 35. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Who picked the combo? This is Team Race Asylum's pick. Not sure if they had any say in this, but it's definitely their pick. Brands Hatch Indy and the Tundra. Alright, we should be ready to go any second. Let's go. Race number 2, starting now. Good luck to all the drivers and hope you will be entertaining us for this one. We came for the racing, but we will be staying for the carnage. Alright, here we go. So Luby starting on pole, Kaza P2, Gecko P3. We have soft, hearts, forgot. Soft. Alright, lights out and away we go. Luby with a laggy start. This could also already be the opportunity for Kaza to move up into P1. A solid start for Kaza around the outside. He goes into P1, Luby P2. Blue Racer P3. There's actually a decent run. Now into turn 2, and this is where the first incidents happen, but everyone is still close, so no one really binned it. We saw Lugi versus Blue Racer. Blue Racer on the outside line, using a little bit of grass, trying to stay close behind. But Kaza with the early lead, 1.3 seconds the gap to Lugi Blue Racer. In years. Gecko side by side, Gecko versus Lil Mickey, who's braking later. Mickey with the move gets that position for now, so it looks like it was Guff versus Gecko. Nicky behind. Here's Sluxy, P8, Oscar P9, Hansa in 10th, and JK P11. So Kaza with the early run with this race, trying to break free. 1.3, 1.4 seconds. Oh, Lugi touching the Traveler. It's a little bit of lag probably, but lost 3/10, so definitely outside of the slipstream. I'm not sure if I really should say there's slipstream in those cars, but yeah, you know what I mean. He's basically can run his own race. Lugi sideways. Blue Racer probably with the run. Detroit's nope, not going to happen. It's rear view camera, not too shabby at all in this car, but we'll focus on Blue Racer chasing down Lugi for P2. Played it safe, not going for the brake move this time. Under pressure, Kimius had a great run. We stay as we were before. Oh, a little wiggle, still not close enough to go for the move. With a nice run, stay with Blue Racer through this section. Go back to the TV camera, so got in P5 on those hard tires. Interestingly, stay in front of Gecko and Nicky. So far we have like a very controlled race, not that much fighting action going on. A bit surprised. Not gonna lie, so very decent driving in those cars. But then we have a big gap to Hansa and Jakey, and Hansa is going sideways all the way. Jakey doing the same, and Hansa shredding his tires. What's Hansa doing? Why are his tires already dead after 4 minutes? How did that happen? So maybe it's quicker to run on dead tires with this car. I don't know. Kaza with the lead. And Lugi under pressure. King Ears got past Blue Racer, so King Ears moves up a position. No, it's the Blue Racer who had a little bit of toe maybe through the first turn. They go braking for the hairpin druids. Lugi staying in front of the two esports race silent drivers. Blue Racer still in P3. King Ears in P4. We have Guff in P5, Gecko Racer showing Nikki along. The same goes for Sluxy. So you know, drifting in. Sluxy goes a bit too deep, nearly visits the gravel pit, loses some speed. Looking into the pits early. It's a short pit loss usually at Brands Edge. He had a good run out of the first turn, braking late, showing his nose. No, but Gecko not balling for that move. Does he? Oh, he still has the inside line for the next turn, but compromises the exit. This is Nikki's opportunity. And Nikki can also see the front runners. So up to P3, I think it is 5-3 or 2. It's P2. Yeah, so Lugi was the first one to pit, and Nikki is still trying to stay with Gecko. Gecko drifts, nearly loses it, manages to keep it, not hit the gravel on the outside. Let's have a look at the gaps. Kaza nearly 3 seconds in front of King Ears, and Blue Racer in P3. Guff, who started on hards. Gecko deep. This is Nikki's opportunity. They go side by side through the final turn, and Nikki has the inside line. He's past. He has probably the run. He can defend that position, so Nikki moves up a position into P5, and Gecko tucks in behind for now. P6 it is. Ooh! I think it was Guff. Who hit the gravel place in the kitty litter. Yeah. Suddenly comes to a stop. Unfortunate for Guff. He had a great run up to that point. So we were running with Lil Nicky. Shows more pace compared to Gecko at the moment. So Gecko in P5, Sluxy in P6, Guff and Oscar following closely. It's Lugi now running with the mediums. In P9, Jakey 10th, and where's Hansa? Hansa already pitted. Is Hansa a lap down already? He looks like Hansa is 1 minute 11 behind already. Oh no, Hansa. That's not good. So when will the other drivers pit? What tires do they have left for this one? Kaza staying out, King Ears staying out, Blue Racer stay out. Same goes for Lil Nicky and Gecko, Sluxy and Guff still behind. Will they run? Question mark? No, not that close. When Oscar struggles with that apex, didn't lose too much time. Lugi in 9th, Jakey in P10, and Hans are doing a different kind of experience for this race again. So, see, is anyone pitting soon? I don't think so. They will just run 15 minutes and then switch to the softs again, I reckon. Well, top 3. Nikki nearly 1 second ahead of Gecko Racer after the overtake. And Slugsy, Guff and Oscar still close, so that's the closest battle for position between teams at the moment. And oh, Slugsy going defensive, look at that. Makes his car even wider than it already is, tries to defend that position. So Guff is pushing, he shows some good speed around here. Through the chicane they go. Oh, that rear wants to step out. You can clearly see it. And now Guff with the massive run, 2/10. Will we see any slipstream benefit? No, Slugsy defends that inside line. No way Guff can make that work. Whoa! That rear, and that soft suspension looks dangerous and fun at the same time. Definitely. Evening, Ian. So yeah, this is a great watch between Slugsy and Guff. Oscar running wide there, collects some dirty tires, maybe a penalty as well. We'll see. And Slugsy cutting the grass there. You see dust flying around. And Guff collects the penalty. No, what happened there? Slugsy as well. So both probably cut that final turn. Oscar loses the position to Lugi, but it looks there's a Lugi up the position, and it's Guff versus Slugsy. Guff has now the inside line against Slugsy. Oh, a little bit of contact. Elbows out, it is right. This time Guff with the battle line, and Lugi also says, hey, thank you. If you two want to battle, fine. I'll go through. Definitely has the tire advantage at the moment. And we see Guff struggling with the turn-in. Same goes for Slugsy. So Blue Racer pitting now after 70 minutes. At the front we have Kaza, but that gap has come down to under 2 seconds, 1.4, 1.5 it is. Nikki, the best racer Salem Java at the moment, running in P3, opened up that gap to Gecko Racer to over 3 seconds now. Lugi, the first one to pit very early. Maybe going for a 2-stop. Guff versus Slugsy, the intense battle. Slugs running Guff running very, very wide on the exit. And we see even more problems with those dirty tires, those blown tires. It's struggling a little bit for traction coming out of the final turn, but still has the inside line. He can defend. Slugsy with a good run. So Slugsy trying to find a way around. We go side by side through T1. Great racing. Guff has the inside line for Druids. Breaks late. Slugsy around the outside usually doesn't work. But now he has the inside line. Oops, says hello. Up there, you have to give me a little bit of room. And again, they go side by side, but Slugsy now with that penalty was a strong move. Kaza is in the pits. Kingish staying out. Okay. Where's the penalty line? It's okay. Oh, look at Slugsy's tires. So here, penalties don't really lose anything, right, with that penalty. So the car is just too slow to actually lose speed, but then Sluxy drifts it through the turn and Rue comes. Who is it? Too many cars here involved. We have Sluxy, Gov and Blue Racer, also Kaza not too far behind, so Blue Racer and Kaza both pitted now, caught within this battle group, so that the traffic doesn't help. They hope that Sluxy and Gov both will be pitting. It is, I didn't expect that side-by-side racing could work on this track, but hey, here we go. They make it work. So King is into the pits, Gecko into the pits, Lil Nicky also in the pits, Sluxy, yeah, pits, Gov pits, so Lugi now in the lead, but pretty sure he will be hitting one more time. Blue Racer P2, Kaza versus Kinius, a bit of friendly fire maybe. Nicky in P5, he's probably hoping that something will happen between Kinius and Kaza, and indeed, it looks like Kinius went a little bit wide, now cuts that inside. Will this be a penalty for Kinius? I'm not sure, he probably gets away with it. 2.5 seconds between Nicky and Gecko. Lugi into the pits as expected. So Nicky comes around. Gecko with a mistake, so that pressure is off. Lugi now needs to refuel. That takes a bit of time. And out on the softs again. So Lugi running in P6 at the moment. Yeah, 12 seconds behind Racer, who will go to the end. Probably know that fuel won't be lasting till the end, so Racer will be doing another pit stop as well. Interesting. Kaza refueled, so we'll be going for the one-stop strategy, but looks same goes for King Ears with fuels from what I can tell. Lil Nicky also should be good to get till the end of this race. Oh! Someone spun! 420, that is friendly fire. I think it was Jakey who spun. You see? Yeah, 420, that's Jakey, and he loses the rear end, and unlucky, no ghosting this time. And tough luck for Big Racer, who is now, who lost that position to Lugi. Lugi up to P5. How can Lugi get back onto the podium? That's the question. So I'm pretty sure Blue Racer needs to pit at some point. The fuel is too low for 12 minutes to run. That's not going to work at all. So one more pit stop incoming. Kaza should go to the end. All those tire noises make me nervous as usual when they come round the first turn. So Kaza versus King Ears, this battle continues now for quite a few laps, so it's dragon rides definitely with this. Let's see what Lil Nicky can do. P4, Lugi in P5, Gecko P6 right behind Lugi though. Oscar in P7 just ahead of his teammate Goff, letting Goff take the inside line. Goff with probably the... No, Oscar is on the softs, should have the tail. So Blue Racer into the pits. Let's see where he will come out. Sluxy in P9 or... Sluxy, where are you going? Was Sluxy in a close battle at all? No. Probably just run wide a little bit, caught that gravel, and then says, "Hello, Barry. Nice to meet you." Not. Here we go. So Kaza and King Ears battle for P1. P2, so Blue Racer dropped down to P6 after the pit stop. Little Nicky 6 seconds behind it. Someone is driving backwards. Who is it? Who is Slugsy is driving backwards, okay. So Slugsy decided to bail this race now. Interesting strategy here. We will focus on the actual racing, but Kingius lost it somewhere. Keza leading over 7 seconds. Kingius in P2 under pressure. Lil Nicky right behind the battle for P2 it is. So Nicky versus Kingius. Lucky also trying to get back onto the podium. Just under 10 minutes to go. Gecko trying to stay with Lucky. This time Blue Racer on those softs. 8 seconds behind. Don't think he can do much. So Keza will be, looks like to be our race winner. Kingius and Nicky and no, it's a lapped car. I think it's not Lucky. Lucky's still 2 seconds behind. Whoa! That didn't help at all. Nicky got held up by his teammate. They're chasing down Kingius. That's 27. That's Hansa. Didn't do Nicky any favor there. Nearly losing it. Driving, getting out of the way now. Doing the drift show for the fans, doing the race. So Lucky 1.7 seconds. We just saw Slugsy still doing this track in reverse here. But can Nicky close that gap to Kingius? That's the question. That gap between Lucky and Gecko Racer over 1 second, that is good news for Lucky, but it looks like the end. Hansa drifting it every corner now, so I think we stay with Lil Nicky and Kingius, the battle for P2. And also have an eye on Lucky in P4. Can he close that gap? It's 8 minutes for this race. Struggling on the exit slightly. Still 1 second. This is doable. I think here we see Slugsy going backwards. That's also impressive skills, not gonna lie. Oh, have a look at Keza, 6.5 seconds. The gap to Kingius. Can he defend P2? It's similar pace between Lil Nicky and Kingius. P2 and P3. Lucky in P4 trying his best to bring down that gap. Blue Racer has the fastest lap of the race, just for the record at the moment, 51.228, as you can see. Gecko also trying his best to not lose contact. So Blue Racer in P6, Oscar in P7, Go. Oops, with a little off track as well in P8. Jakey in P9, Hansa in P10, and Slugsy in P11. Again trying to reverse it. Keza comes through. Next two drivers will be Kingius and Little Nicky. They need to get past Slugsy, who drives off the track. Unfortunately for the drivers, I heard Kingius tires not that healthy. You're totally right, Arden. So it's not written in the rulebook that you can't go reverse. So like, damn, all those loopholes that need to be fixed. Come on. I know, Ray, you studied the book. So a yellow flag, but that's a lapped car. Not yet, Ray, not yet. Updates to the rulebook incoming after this round. So we have 5 minutes to go in this crazy race. As are leading still with more than 5 seconds. Kimiers still holding on to that P2, Nicky in P3 and Lugi P4. Gecko now on his own in P5. Blue Racer with some straight laps to grab the fastest lap of the race. Oscar in P7, Guff in 8, Jakey in P9, and Hansa and Sluxy competing for who will come last in this one. So this is still like our closest battle on track, even if it's not that close at the moment, but one little mistake and we could have wheel-to-wheel action again. Through the second part of the track we go. Nicky had a great run, gained 2/10 on Kimiers now. Seems to be sliding around the final turn and have to avoid the driver that runs in reverse still with race number 88. In the end it cost Lil Nicky a little bit of time. 2, 3 tenths lost through that final turn. Lugi is close. So let's have a look at the fuel. If maybe we get some fuel drama towards the end. So cars are looking safe. Kimiers looking safe. The same goes for Lil Nicky. Lugi a bit lower, but should be fine. Oh, Nicky drifts and loses speed. So yeah, Lugi should be fine. Gecko even lower, probably also fine. Same goes for Blue Racer, Oscar, Guff. Jakey's tires not completely dead. The fuel also really low. Hansa overfueled as usual in those races. And here is Sluxy who gets some love. Here, Guff helping Sluxy around the track. So, oh, dirty driving! Look at that. We need to clip that and watch that again. Boom! Takeout. 10 points. Alright, so back to the front. Kaza loses time. 3.5 seconds just to, I don't know, is it still an actual race? I don't know. It's just final minute now approaching, so Kaza leading still with 3 seconds, should be safe. Kimiers in P2 also 2 seconds now the gap. Lugi and Nicky will probably finish P3 and P4 for race asylum. Well, let's see. As are coming round the final turn will start the final lap now. Kingiers in P2, Lil Nicky in P3, Lugi P4, Gecko comes round, starts final lap now in P5, Blue Racer in 6th, Oscar 7 will get that extra lap as well, and Golf decided also it's time for the structured derby. They're on their final lap, so they won't be completing another lap. And let's go back to the leaders, to Kaza. Also, ghosting. We saw Hansa reversing it as well. Someone ran out of fuel, I don't know. So Kaza wins this race. Kingiers will come home in P2, points for Silent. Lil Nicky in P3, just in front of his teammate Lugi in P4. Gecko round the final turn, avoids a reversing Hansa, finishes P5. Blue Racer into P6. So Jakey finished in P9. Oscar will grab P7 for Race Asylum, and then we have Guff with his new personal best friend. They're playing hide and seek. Oh no, someone got a reset. Look at that. What's happening between it is Sluxy versus Guff on that final lap. Oh, again. I don't know. What will we do with this? This could be disgusting driving here within the team. So could result in a permanent race ban for CTC. Oh no, come on. Just joking, of course. And oh, look at this picture. Oh, those cars so close on track. Will we be able to finish this race? No, it's still chaos between Guff and Sluxy. Come on, let's finish this. Drive over the line. So... And finally, Guff brings it home in P8. Thank God, this race is over. Huh? Yeah. A+ for effort, Hansa. A+. With that, this will be like the highlight clip of the season. So let's bring up the race results for you. Asa winning this one ahead of Gears. Best races are the driver. Or Gecko by Blue Racer with the fastest lap of the race in Oscar P7, Guff P8. On the second page, we have Jakey, Sluxy for this one. All right, so a fun evening of racing. Yeah, I don't totally agree. This will be like what to expect from CTC in next year's promotional video. No doubt about that. So I hear some.
Good evening, Ethan.
Hey Ray, good evening. So, so this is what happens when you say no team orders. Oh no. So, but yeah, with Sluxy being in this one, I don't expect anything else, to be honest. So proud of them. Yeah, I know. They showed what it's like to represent races. I don't know. Totally. I mean, it was like when you announced the combinations already. It was like, yeah, let's just try to have fun and not take it seriously.
Yeah, let's just have
good.
some fun. Yeah, we can't.
Have a nice evening with the team.
Seriously.
Yeah, totally fine.
Yeah.
Still, we saw some great racing. Not gonna lie, we had some great moves.
No, we had some really good racing. Like, Maybe we'll say the first race of the second.
Probably not throughout the entire event, but yeah, we had some glimpses of hope of clean and
Really
good racing.
talent on display there.
Yeah, yeah.
Really good talent on display there.
Not gonna lie.
I just wanted to pop in and say thank you for keeping your composure while streaming.
Tried my best.
And
Of course,
putting
as
up
always.
with those absolute reprobates.
Yeah.
Like, well, you know, what do I call them? My darling delinquents.
Yeah.
And that they are.
Can
But,
someone
cheers for tonight,
can someone record recent gameplay with the party chat going on for the final 10 minutes or so? I mean, they probably just took the piss out of it at some point. But yeah,
It was a lot of sexy laughing.
a lot of laughing. That's good to hear. I know.
It was a lot of slugsy laughing. As you can imagine.
Yep, it is. Definitely.
But it was a good matchup. I stand by it.
Yeah.
I am proud of each and every one of them.
No
And
matter
I look
what,
forward
yeah.
to whatever comes next.
Whatever comes next, yeah.
I'll message you about like the points and stuff, but I have filled out the scorecards.
Oh, we have a scorecard as well. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, I will.
I did do my job after
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah, Hansa, I don't know. You were like showing so much skill there with drifting the cars in both races.
I definitely think there should be a bonus point there for Hans's.
But
Um,
not everyone joined you with like drifting. No, maybe you didn't make it clear in the team chat, the announcement.
I don't think they'll be keen to go back to that combination though. Yeah.
Not like the weekly Race Island team event now.
No.
Tundra, Transat India. I mean, we can talk about maybe different tires or no tire wear at all, no fuel consumption.
Maybe
something like
maybe
that.
it's an idea for the next sprint series, yeah.
Sprint series, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could work, yeah. I mean, massive slipstream we saw. Those cars. But yeah,
Okay.
open to suggestions as usual.
I'm just gonna
Interesting, definitely, yeah.
yeah,
So,
I'm gonna love you and leave you, but thank you so much for putting up with that tonight. I'll look forward to watching it back.
definitely, yeah. Right, yeah. I think I will call that
See you later.
the end of the stream, and yeah, maybe see you tomorrow for maybe a little bit more serious match up between
Maybe.
Emerald and RTR. Right?
Need to watch
See
that.
you soon.
I'll see you later, love.
Bye bye.
Mm.